So Johnny, if I
Pardon?
got it. Okay. So Johnny,
Yep.
if we get a call, I'm gonna have to shut it off. Like I'm gonna have to shut off my phone. Is that okay?
No worries, no worries. Hello, my YouTube fans. I have Andrew Costa here with me, the firefighter. He's going to tell you all about how it works in the fire station. Hello, Andrew.
Hey Johnny, how are you, man?
I'm doing all right. So my fans want to know what's the life like in the fire station.
What's the life like at a fire station?
Yes.
It's good. It's different every single day. We start at Toronto. We start at 7 a.m. We usually get in here around 6:15 in the morning.
Oh.
In the morning, we usually do our we check the trucks that you can see behind me here.
Yep.
So we'll check. We got to check our medical equipment. So make sure all the medical supplies are in the bags. Everything's ready to go. Then we check stuff like we have a seal detector.
Right.
We get checked. We check like thermal imaging cameras. We check those as well.
Yes.
And very important to actually check our SCBA, which is our self-contained breathing apparatus. I'll see if I can grab one after. I can pull it out and show you.
Right.
That supplies us with fresh air, so that when we go into a fire, we're intaking good quality air and not smoke.
Right.
So that's one of the many things we're checking in the morning. The driver will then pull out the truck and he'll check to see if the pump is working on the truck.
Right.
Or making sure that we can get water to the nozzle, to the hose lines. And then on the actual trucks itself, we have a lot of different equipment that we got to check. So we're checking like on the rescue that's over my right shoulder here.
Yep.
On that truck, we have stuff like the Jaws of Life is on there. And we got spreaders, hydraulic tools, rams.
I saw that once. I've been to a fire station once already. I saw that. Yeah, I've been there. I actually been to a live accident there. I saw all the equipment there.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
So it's not okay we use them, but they're on the truck if we ever need to, right?
Right.
So then, so that's kind of the morning, right? We check all our equipment, then we clean the hall.
Yeah.
I don't know. Pretty early in the morning, we're doing some sweeping, some mopping. Especially with COVID nowadays, we're doing a lot of disinfecting around the hall.
Yep.
What else is up to in the morning? Then we're checking if there's any new information that we need to know from the crews beforehand. And then that's kind of the morning.
Yep.
From there, we try to do training also in the morning. We'll pick out a couple different training notes that we want to do. So with Toronto Fire, we get training notes or SOGs, or SOPs, even if you're familiar with that, and we just go over it. Like today, we're doing a neonate resuscitation. So if a childbirth went wrong, what we want to do as firefighters on the scene and what we could do to help them. And then throughout the day, we're hanging out at the hall, we're chatting, and we're responding to calls. We're here for 24 hours, so we can get called at any time.
Yeah.
Calls to all different types of calls. Everything from car accidents to trouble breathing to drug overdoses to shootings, stabbings, to fires.
Holy
you name
crap.
it, we get called to it.
Holy crap. You must be tired by the time you're done all that stuff.
Yeah, very tired. Once the day goes, it can be a long day.
Holy shoot.
Yeah.
So have you had any crazy calls? Like, I know I talked to Dylan. He had some crazy calls also at the fire station. Have you had any crazy calls?
We have, we've had a lot. A lot of. Is that you, Johnny?
Look, that's the phone downstairs. I just turned that off.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah,
we get a lot of different types of calls. For privacy reasons, I can't describe all the calls, but we've had I've been to a lot of big fires. Some pretty crazy car accidents, like multi vehicles in collisions, and we've been to a lot. We've been to a lot of extreme calls, and we've been to a lot of success stories too, right? Like we've gone to some childbirths where we're fortunate in having a healthy baby come out of the delivery. We've been to a lot of different stuff, but especially because at my hall here, I can show you here. So we have an aerial. So that truck has a ladder on top. So
I
that
see.
gets called to a lot. That gets called to a lot of fires.
Yeah.
And we also are a water area. So we have the Black Creek near us that we'll respond to, and
Yeah.
then that truck right there, that's the rescue. So that rescue, we got a lot of different attributes on it. Everything from, again, the Auto X, like I mentioned earlier. We
Yeah.
do RIT as well, which is Rapid Intervention Team. So if there's a fire, we have to have a RIT team established. If it's in our area, we'll be going to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get a lot of wild calls. That's for sure.
I can tell. Holy crap.
Oh yeah.
I know this has been your dream. How does it feel? This has been your dream.
You know what? I knew it was my dream was probably, oh gosh, probably be about maybe 20 years ago, maybe a little less. I was riding my motorcycle with a friend of mine, and he got into a bad motorcycle accident.
Yeah.
And I was their witness, try to help him out. And the feeling I got was, you're just stressed, worried about your buddy. And, when the fire department arrived that day, the relief they gave me, knowing that, my friend is in good hands, that was the day I decided that I wanted to be a firefighter. I knew that I wanted to be able to give that opportunity and that relief to people, saying that, hey, we're trained, we're here, and we're going to do whatever we can to help your friend, family member. So that was the day that really made me realize that I wanted to be a firefighter.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to visit a fire station. So I finally got my idea to visit one here in Brampton, down the street from me.
Okay, yeah.
Gary used to work down the street from me, but his fire station moved by not too far from where my ex used to live.
Okay.
On Queen, Brogan and Queen.
Okay.
So yeah, I've always wanted to see what it was like in there, what they do. So I finally got my dream to go see it.
You never got to go in that hall?
I went there for the first time. I finally got to see it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I finally got to see it. I've always wanted to go to see what it was like in there and see what kind of emergency calls they have. And I finally got to see it.
Did you get to run some calls while you were there?
No, but I did get to run a fire truck.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I did.
Cool, right?
I actually got to sit in one and try on the fire equipment.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, the being in the truck on a call is one of the most exciting things you can do, honestly. It's a wild feeling when you're flying down the road with the lights and sirens going, knowing that you're going to, to help someone. It's a feeling like no other, that's for sure.
Yes. The fire chief that works with Gillen, he even asked if I wasn't going to go and help put out a fire.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. I forget his name. I forget the fire chief's name, but yeah, he literally asked me if I wanted to put out a fire call. I'm like, I'm not too good with that right now. My hands and with my feet, to be on my feet.
So did they go lights and sirens with you in the truck?
But they turned on the sirens, but they didn't blur it, but they did turn on, but they didn't blur it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't go to a call like responding emergency.
No, I just got to go for a quick ride. I just went for a casual drive, and they had the sirens going on, but they didn't blur it. It was so wicked. It was so wicked.
Yeah, it's cool. It really is. It's a wild feeling. I always find at nighttime, especially, because you got the lights flying off the buildings, right? The loud noise. It's neat. It's definitely a neat experience. That's for sure.
My next one is get a tour of the Toronto fire, because I know some fire stations are very different. So that's going to be my next one, getting a tour of the Toronto fire stations.
Yeah, hey, when you're ready, John, I know with COVID now, it's kind of difficult to come out the halls. We're not really allowed to give tours right now, but once things calm down a little bit more, like I'd love to have you all. I can show you around the truck. I can kind of show you some different stuff. I can actually, if you want, I can grab some tools right now that I could probably show you too.
All right.
Yeah, I could do that. Like so I can walk you over in a little bit. I can show you some of the stuff we have.
Wicked, wicked. So how did it feel to be back at work for being out for a while after having your son?
Awesome. You know what? I miss my son, miss my family for sure. But it's nice being back at work, right? Like nice being busy and doing what you train for.
Right.
Yeah.
I bet. Well, Gary is having his son, he's having a daughter in December.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so December 11th.
So do you still go out with Dylan?
He sometimes comes and visits me. We go to a movie, but I haven't seen him since. But we talk on the phone almost all the time.
Oh, right on.
He's getting ready to pick the baby girl.
Right on.
So he's very excited.
How many YouTube videos have you done now?
All right, hold on. I got about in total 93.
No way.
Yes. I just did last night. I just did a birthday tribute to one of my friends who's a DJ. So I just did that last night.
Say it again. He's a DJ.
Yes, a gospel DJ.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I met him back in December of 2002. Gospel concert.
Oh, that's cool.
So I just did a birthday tribute yesterday, and I got about 2 views actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
So Johnny, when you like today, we have our interview today.
Yeah.
How do you prepare to interview like myself? Are you writing questions down? What are you up to?
What I do is I type up the questions I usually type up the questions in my email, and I just go over it, so I know what I'm asking before I interview the actual person.
Okay.
Like a few weeks ago, I did one with a guy from church, and we're talking about anxiety, and I showed you. Yeah. So what I did was I typed some of the questions out, and then I went over it, and then that's how I did it.
I watched that. I thought that was really well done. I thought he did a really good job on speaking on anxiety and how they handle it. I thought he did a really, really good job.
Yeah, so that's what I do. That's how I prepare myself.
Nice.
Yeah.
I found that one really interesting because with our job, anxiety is a big thing, right? Stress.
Yeah.
I think he mentioned anxiety is kind of the stuff that you're thinking about and not even in the present, kind of what you're worrying about.
Yes,
right?
yes.
That was really interesting. And
yeah,
you know, that happens with us a lot too in our calls. Like it can be tough, right? Because you're at a hall, just hanging out, doing some stuff here, and you know, your mind can play tricks on you, right? You never know what kind of calls you're going to be going through, and our job's not always easy.
Yeah.
So I definitely appreciated that YouTube video, interview you did with him. I thought it was really well done.
Yeah, I get one with my friend Daniel from high school. We did family life, and he told me how he lost 2 of his family members during COVID time. So.
Oh man, that's awful.
So.
To COVID? Did they pass away to COVID?
Well, they were on vacation, and then he got a call that his grandma had cancer. So then he had to. Trudeau had to call them back home, get them to come home. So as soon as he got home, he lost his aunt and another family member at the same time.
Oh.
So it was quite rough. So I got an interview with him back in March. So that had about 51 views.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So do you take this like interview that we're doing now? Will you take it and edit it?
I edit it. I post it to you. I post it to YouTube. And then whoever doesn't have a Facebook, I send it to their cell phone so they can watch it over. So I'll text it to the cell phone of the person I'm talking to, usually. Who doesn't have like a computer. So I'll send it to the person's cell phone. Like with this interview I'm doing with you right now, I can text it to you. Yeah.
Sorry, Johnny. They're doing construction on our hall. You can probably hear a machine there.
Yeah.
Is that too loud?
No,
You know
no.
what? Let me close the door. 1 second, okay, Johnny?
All right. Okay, right back. Yeah.
He's really impressed me lately. He's grown so much and he's shown commitment to the line. He's really stepped up his game and quickly. Who else has stepped up his game?
Yes, as I was saying,
Johnny, it's just going to be loud for a second because when we open and close doors, we have a fan system here.
Yeah.
On that line there. That it turns on so that any fumes that are happening from the exhaust get sucked up.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit louder now. It'll quiet down, so you'll hear me better soon.
Okay. Yes, as I was saying, I edit it and then I set to YouTube, and then I will text it to whoever doesn't have a computer. I will text it to their phone, and they can watch it over.
Sorry, Johnny, I can't hear you. Just give it a second. It'll shut off, and then I can hear you much better.
Yeah.
But so this little part, can you edit this out?
Hold on.
No, you don't have to now. I'm just asking, like, the editing side of your job. How does it work, right?
Right. There's some stuff I can't edit out, but the only thing I can edit out is the commercials. But other than that, I can't edit out the noise, but I can edit out commercials.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Like I said, give it another minute or two, and the fan will shut off, and you'll be able to hear me better.
Yeah, no worries.
The couch is cornered.
Should have shut off soon there, Johnny.
Yeah, no worries.
Can you hear me, John?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Just I'm having a hard time hearing you because it's so loud over here right now.
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Yeah, so I post it to Facebook, and then I will text it to the person that doesn't have a computer. So what I will do, I will text you a copy of this interview, and I'll send it to your phone.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's what I usually do with my interviews that I usually do.
Sorry, John, I can't hear you right now. Give me 1 second. Give me a minute here. It should be able to shut off. And
yeah.
There you go. It's cutting off now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, Johnny. Now I can hear you.
Yeah, so as I was saying before, I upload it to YouTube, and then I'll text you the copy of this interview and send it to your phone.
Okay.
That's what I usually do with some of my people.
Right on, man.
Yeah.
So do you have more questions for me that you wanted to ask?
Well, what else should my fans know about you and your job?
So do your fans write in questions?
Some of them do. Like they do like the night before. I haven't got no questions yet from them, but usually when I do an interview with somebody, they usually send it like the day before. Usually. Like the first time I did an interview with somebody, I didn't know I could do comments. So the first one I did was very tricky because I didn't know what I was doing at first, and then I figured it out. So this is when I started doing like interviews and stuff. Cause I was talking to a friend of mine from high school. he's been watching my hockey videos, and he said I should do like more professional interviews with like professional people.
Right.
So that's how I took up this. I took his advice. That's how I was taking up this idea of doing interviews.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh, I think you're doing a good job, John. I think it's a fun idea, and you're doing a good job. I thought the interviews that I've seen that you've done have been great.
yeah. So that's what I've been doing. I'm gonna be doing a cooking. I'm gonna be doing a cooking one with a friend of mine from her house. I'll be at my house, but she'll be doing her own cooking recipe.
Oh,
Like
cool.
a Thanksgiving one.
Well, that's cool.
So that's what I'll be doing next for my next video.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be doing.
What other questions do you have for me, John? Anything more like fire related that you wanted to?
Hold on, let me see. So how does your emergency calls get transferred to the fire station? I know 911 has to transfer the fire calls to your stations.
Okay, so I think I heard you correctly. You're asking how do we get the calls from like dispatch?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened is someone will call 911.
Yep.
They'll say the problem to our dispatch.
Yep.
And the dispatch will then figure out what type of truck is needed and in what area. So if it's a medical call,
Yeah.
right, you could send pretty much any fire truck to go attend it that's closest to you. And what happens is we have, and I'm sure I'll probably get a call while I'm talking to you on the phone. The tone will go off, so there's a beat, so it'll almost will go off in the hall.
Yeah.
And that'll go off for about, I don't know, about 5 to 7 seconds.
Yeah.
And automated, and it'll describe what call that you're going to. So it could be, if it was fire, it would say fire residential, fire commercial, fire industrial. If it's a car accident, it could say car accident with fire. It could have car accident with traffic, which means that someone's stuck in a car and they need, like ours is a rescue, so we have
yeah.
So our truck would go out to something like that.
Yeah.
Once we hear the call, we get the call at our hall.
Yeah.
We go to the phone room where we have a button and a printer. We hit the button acknowledges that we got the call.
Yeah.
And then we go to the printer. The printer has the sheet, and on the sheet will give us information on where we're going, what type of call it is, who's involved with it, the age of the patient, whatever it is. It'll give us all the details we need.
Yeah.
It'll also tell us what TAC channel. So our radios, we have different channels. Especially in Toronto, we're fairly big, so we have a lot of different channels that are used. So if it was a medical, they might say use channel 1, tactical North Command, tactical station 1. We change our radio to that, and actually, I'll go grab a radio for you, and I can show you exactly what I mean by that.
Okay.
And then we get into the truck. We also have like basically it's almost like an iPad that the captain is responsible for.
Yeah.
And on there, he'll also acknowledge it on the iPad saying we got the call.
Yeah.
And then on that iPad, it'll give us more information on what the call is and what we're going to.
I got you. It also shows you, doesn't show the address where you're going to, right? It
does. Yeah, it does. It's a GPS screen inside the truck, and it'll give us a route to get there. Now, it's not all the time accurate or the best route. For the most part, it does a good job, but it's important to know your run area. So I'm at Peel and Lawrence. So our run area is fairly big. So you need to know all the side streets. You need to know the main roads. Really important that I didn't know coming into the job is knowing your north, south, east, west is huge. Very helpful. Not only getting to a call, knowing you're going northbound on a certain road. If you're going north or south on Keel, am I going east or west on Lawrence? You need to know that. It's going to help get you to the call a little quicker.
Yeah.
Even building. When we get to a building, we need to know Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta side.
Yeah.
Similar to like north, south, east, west, right?
Yeah.
It helps because if you don't know where you are in the building, we have an idea that you're on the Alpha side. You can say I'm on the north side of the building. Depends geographically where that building's sitting in your area. But back to answer your question, that's how we get our calls. They come through 911, through our dispatch, and then we respond to them.
Okay, I got you. I always wondered how they get to you, how the calls get to wherever, to the ambulance or a fire truck or whatever.
Yeah, if you ever have the chance to interview someone from dispatch, they're really good. It was really interesting being there, especially in Toronto.
Yeah.
You have a lot of calls that are happening all the time.
Yeah.
So I haven't been in a dispatch center, but I've been told it's just a wild scene, right? They got a lot of computers going, a lot of phones going. They're really busy. They do a great job over there, giving us information.
Yeah. I've been to actual police station in school. I've been to a police station before for a tour, but I've never been to a dispatch center where they get all these calls. Like just hear the phones going nuts.
Yeah, you know what? You would appreciate it because I know you're pretty savvy on the computers, and you'd really appreciate how much work they do and how hard of a job they actually have. Because they're talking to someone over the phone, right? So it's really difficult when someone's in a stressful state, trying to keep them calm and getting all of that important information via phone. It's a tough job, definitely one that is very important to us, and
Yeah.
we depend on them.
Oof. Holy crap. That's a big that's a big gap here. All right, my time check is up. So we got cut the circle. My time check is up. I wasn't sure how busy you guys were this afternoon, so I put my time to 2 o'clock. So it's telling my time is almost up.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, how much time do you have? You want me to show you like my bunker gear, or like you want to see a radio?
Yeah, I got like 3 minutes. You can show me the bunker radio. The
bunker. See a bunker?
Yeah.
I can take the phone off here. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it around, Johnny. So this is a bunker room.
Okay.
So in here, this is where we keep all our gear.
Yeah.
Right? Pretty cool. Again, that's our, can you see the truck?
Yeah, I see it.
So that's our aerial, right? That ladder on top, it's 32 meters. So it goes about just over 105 feet in the air.
Holy.
Yeah, early in the truck. Yeah. Oh, this is kind of cool, Johnny. So our hall,
yes,
we have our own patch for this hall. Can you see that?
Yeah, I see it.
So can you see what it is?
Amesbury Park. Yeah, I see it.
So it's Oscar the Grouch.
Yeah, I see him.
So Amesbury Park was built on a dump many years ago.
Yeah.
So that's where we came up with the name. Or that's how we got Oscar the Grouch, and we got permission from Sesame Street, the whole bit. So that's our truck. I'll show you how I set up my gear.
Okay.
Just so that you have an idea. So there's my boots. Can you see that, Johnny? Sorry, I don't.
Yeah,
so my boots are there.
Yeah.
My jacket's right there.
Okay.
So I'll jump in my boots quick, and then I'll throw my jacket on.
Okay.
See? And then that's kind of cool. So this right here, that's a pit pass.
Yeah.
So if we're ever in fires or any dangerous situations, we have to put that on a board so people know where we are.
Yeah.
Here's our radio too.
Uh-huh.
So our radio is on there. And then on the back of the jacket, you'll have Toronto. And you have Costa on the back, right?
Right. Oh, sweet.
Yeah, Johnny. Well, listen, I appreciate you setting up the interview with me. And
No
then
problem.
if you want to do a follow-up, because
Whoop.
just let me know, Johnny. I'd love to set it up with you.
All right.
All right, Jonathan.
Thank you.
No problem. Take it easy, buddy.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Okay, let me just stop this. Okay, okay. Okay, that was Andrew Costa. I'm gonna upload it to YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed this interview. Bye for now.